My name is Nolan Caballero Jr. My majors are General Social Sciences and Environmental Studies with a minor in Native American Studies. My mentors for this project were Dr. Ron Mitchell and Sarah Crown. She's a GE. And the title of my project for my research is comparing climate policies and mitigation efforts of small island developing states that are above and below the 3-meter elevation line. What attracted me to this project was being in a political science class regarding science and politics on a global crisis scale. And I wanted to do something more from my home background regarding islands in the Pacific. I got involved in this project regarding the research and the coursework for my class, and I chose to work with small island developing states in regards to grouping the countries for those that are really vulnerable and susceptible to climate change. So I looked at 3 states or countries that were below 3 meters in elevation and 3 countries that were above 3 meters in elevation. And those that were above 3 meters in elevation were French Polynesia, Fiji, and Papua New Guinea. And the SIDS that were below 3 meters in elevation were Federated States of Micronesia, Palau, and the Solomon Islands. Some implications that it had were that SIDS, or small island developing states that were below 3 meters in elevation, were going to be more engaged and be more pushers for political change regarding climate change, because they'll be more susceptible and vulnerable to the effects of climate change, such as sea level rise. So some methods that I had regarding my research involved looking at the national climate policy assessments of the participating countries and finding reoccurring patterns between the research and their policies and mitigation efforts. Some key findings and results that I had were that SIDS below 3 meters in elevation, they were already facing climate change, and they were experiencing many environmental changes, such as a lot of their freshwater lakes were going underwater. They were losing a lot of agricultural fields, and there was a lot of social displacement of island people. And a lot of emphasis and reoccurring patterns that I found for SIDS above 3 meters in elevation were that they were really focused on protecting their tourism industry, protecting their economy, and also protecting existing communities and just providing awareness to the local cultures. But there was also a lot of overlap between the countries above and below the 3-meter elevation line, because they still are island people within a vicinity of the same geographic region within the Pacific Ocean. And some recurring patterns that I found between the two were that they were all providing awareness about climate change, and they really addressed their framework around sea level rise and agricultural protection. Some key findings is that there is a great correlation between environmental impacts and economic stability of a country, and that the SIDS below 3 meters in elevation have a really big environmental impact currently going on, and that they need a lot of more support regarding climate change and sea level rise.